It's time to feel the rage. Welcome to Film Rage, where we talk movies in theaters, streaming, and classic films as well. Directors and actors beware, as you cannot hide from the rage. My name is Bryce, and I'm part of the Film Rage crew, which also includes Jim. Hey there, Jim.
Hey, Bryce.
And also we have the Merman. Hey, Merman, what's going on? How was your week? It was a good week?
All right.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'll take that. Usually it's like,
Well, that's because I quit my crappy ass job, so I don't have to do that anymore.
He's got nothing to complain about.
Oh,
Right. I always got something to complain about. But
there we go.
It was an okay weekend.
Nice.
which crappy ass job was that?
The one where I had to walk around all night.
Oh, that sounded sweet. I don't
No,
understand.
It wasn't.
Man, if people
We've already had this
pay me to
discussion.
walk around all night,
Yeah.
Murray would rather poke people in the eye and work for where you work.
Hey,
and
you want to
would rather?
give me a taser or a stick to beat him with? I'll do the job. Otherwise,
There you
no.
go.
Why would you want to tase anybody? That sounds
I wanna
terrible.
Because they
Tase
want us to
people.
tackle them and arrest them, and I don't want to do that.
I just want to be tased. Can someone
Yeah,
tase
exactly.
me?
Give me a taser. I'll do the job.
So with the introductions out of the way, let's rage on.
Thanks to all been supporting us. If you love or even like our independent podcast, please like, subscribe, share, and give us a 5-star rating or any rating on your listening platform. Or you can dare to see a terrible movie, and if it played anywhere in a cinema in the world, we will watch it. And we have watched some stuff. I can tell you that.
We watched some stuff.
Yeah. All right, let's get to raging. What amazing man predict? What amazing man predict? Will he predict the rage or will he predict a mondo? Will he tell us all why Jim and Bryce are at the movies? Better watch out, kids, cause here he comes. He's coming swimming to you.
And you.
Swim, Murray, swim, Murray.
Swim, Murray, swim.
Swim, Murray, swim, Murray.
Swim, Murray, swim.
Swim all the way to our hearts, our little rageful thoughts.
So, another 5 movies.
5!
I don't think I saw 5 movies.
I saw
Not
2
all
at
of
the
5
moment.
movies.
How many did
Not
you
all.
stay awake for?
I stayed awake through everything this
All
week.
right.
Sure you did. So, we got the first one is Sam Raimi's latest. Send Help.
Send it!
Send it! In Screen X. We saw it in Screen X.
Yes.
In all its glory. Yeah, I don't know. I think you guys liked it. I don't know if you loved it. Let's go double man. Then we have the Statham's new one,
The Stathamos.
i.e. the Bourne Identity 2. I would be shocked if you guys didn't rage about this one. So
What?
Rage.
But we like Statham.
You forgot how much we
Yeah.
love Jason Statham.
Yeah, sure. Then we have Iron Long.
I do like Jason Statham.
Iron Long, which I have on authority that one of you did not make it all the way through. But
Possibly.
I saw the trailer.
There is a
I thought
debate.
it looked horrible. So yeah, I wasn't gonna see it. I think Jim might have raged about it. Maybe Bryce, if he stayed awake, may have given it a meh. Atropia, whatever the hell that is.
Atropia!
Which
The beautiful city of Atropia.
Sure, which is either starring or directed by somebody you like, something else, which I forgot what it was.
Sorry, what was the name of the Jason Statham
Atropia?
movie?
Shelter.
Shelter. That's really generic.
Be
name.
Shelter, baby. Atropia, I don't know, double
I
mondo.
guess he was giving her shelter? I don't remember.
He lived in a shelter?
He
Lived
li-
in a shelter? No,
Well,
he lived
don't
in a
we all?
lighthouse. He lived in a lighthouse.
Wow.
Anyway, double mondo for that, whatever it was about. Voice of Hind Rajab. Again, no freaking idea. So yeah, double mondo. What the hell?
All right. I have a prediction on this. If Bryce and I agree on one movie, that would be, I think,
I
one.
think you
if-
might agree on 2 of them, but I don't know about
we're
the
gonna
other
see.
3.
That's my prediction.
The voice of Hind Rajab. Well, sorry, did you do 5 of them?
Yeah.
5, yes.
Yeah.
Send Help.
Yeah. Shelter. Iron Lung. Atropia.
Iron Lung, right. I forgot
The Voice
about
of Hind Rajab.
Forgot about Iron Lung.
Yeah, I know why.
Because your eyes were probably closed.
No, they were not closed. Stop it. Stop spreading vicious rumors.
Oh, jeepers. Jeepers creepers. Where'd you
Send
get
help.
those?
Go.
Where'd you get those peepers? All right, Sam the Raimi. Oh, what was his last movie? Does anybody
Was
remember?
it Evil Dead?
Does anybody remember his last movie?
No, he didn't direct The Evil Dead.
He's been producing and
Produced a lot
stuff.
of stuff.
I know he directed some Ash versus Evil
I
Dead.
know it wasn't Spider-Man.
I don't know. What's he been doing? I want to know.
What's he been doing? Resting up.
Maybe resting. Needing
old man.
needing help. So Sam Raimi directs a mashup of Lord of the Flies meets Castaway meets Swept Away, starring Madonna and directed by her ex-husband. But then again, it's Sam Raimi. So, of course, there's blood, creepy humans, and visual brilliance in a tropical setting. And the romance part, I mean, it's a Sam Raimi film, for God's sake, so I wouldn't be looking for too much romance.
No.
Basically, we have a frumpy, awkward dork who loves the TV show Survivor. And that alone should tell you exactly what kind of person she is. But also, she owns a bird. We recently discussed this last week. Bird people are in the super weirdo category. Again,
Weirder than cat owners.
these are just red flags to tell us what kind of person she is. She's been waiting to be promoted at work, but the boss dies and his complete asshole, entitled, and self-absorbed son takes over. She's a hot mess and very unlikable. So his plan is to eventually fire her once he gets everything out of her that he needs and gets his frat buddies to basically learn what she knows, but because they're all stupid, that would have been difficult. Mostly, I think it's because she put tuna stench on him, and that is a thing.
Heavens.
Yeah, it's the worst.
At least she didn't heat up fish in the microwave.
Yeah, that's the worst. People who heat up fish in the microwave.
I broke up with someone because they had pickle breath, so
There you go. That's not even that bad of a breath.
I hate pickle
I know
breath.
you don't like pickles though, so I get
Pickles
that.
are gross.
Kind of makes sense. Then, as we all know from the trailer, they get stranded on a deserted island. We quickly learn that not only is she obsessed with Survivor, she's been waiting to be Survivor probably her entire
Her whole
life. So now we have a weirdo with a bird who knows how to build fires, kill things with man-made spears, or woman-made spears in her case, and pretty much can do anything in said island that needs to be done. And we have a spoiled trust fund asshole alone on a deserted island. What could go wrong?
Quite a bit.
Possibly everything.
Oh, there is the whole tropical storm thing.
Yeah, well, I guess.
Which anybody who's been on Survivor will know.
It happens a lot.
They
Yeah.
don't build your fort on the beach.
Apparently, Sam Raimi's been watching a lot of Survivor. Maybe that's what he's been doing. Well, anyway, he stays an asshole the entire movie.
Yep.
Even when he's pretending not to be. And she becomes a full-on warrior, trying to teach him how to be a functional human while he literally relies on her for his own survival. You quickly learn that she has no interest in ever leaving this island.
Nope.
And she may or may not be developing some strange, hostile attraction to him. Meanwhile, he racks up a series of bad decisions, attempting to kill her, which is a bad idea, trying to escape on his own, also a bad idea. And there are moments where you start wondering, are they actually getting closer?
Yeah,
Is
he
this
kinda
going to
tricked me.
turn into a romance?
I thought it was going that way. I honestly did. Then I forgot it was Sam Raimi.
And then you remember it's Sam Raimi, so there's no hope that they're going to fall in love, which is good, by the way. The suspense and tension, like most Raimi films, are next level. We get all the signature Raimi camera patterns, plus a cameo appearance in a fever dream from one of the Evil Dead characters.
Yep.
Add to that Raimi's twisted sense of humor, which shows up through the blood, the darkness, and the chaos that comes so naturally to him. I was absolutely loving this movie, mostly because of the chemistry between the two leads, especially Rachel McAdams. Honestly, I don't think I've ever liked her more than I liked her in this movie. And no one plays douchebag asshole better than Dylan O'Brien. He's so good.
He's the king of that.
He's the king of like
he really is.
If you think of douchebag, like he literally is probably. I don't think that's him in real life because he's probably a nice guy.
At some point, you got to think, well, they're so good at it. Maybe it's their real personality.
You know what? There's a lot of good actors. That's all I'm going to say, and he's one of them. But then we hit the back end of this film. And like a lot of directors lately, Sam Raimi now seems to be in that club. It falls apart a bit. And also, just a little too long at just under 2 hours. It really could have used, I'm thinking maybe 15, maybe only 10 minutes of editing. I actually looked at my watch. So this is an indication that it's been too long. I won't spoil the ending, but I lost faith in her abilities as a character, especially since she had already learned exactly who he was multiple times, including literally 10 minutes before the big climax. I tried to overlook it, but those two things combined knocked this film down. It was going to be a Mondo to a high meh, and I have one thing to unpack. But Mur, what did you think of Send Help?
Send Help. In Screen X, no less.
Screen X.
This was our second time with the Screen X.
The only way to watch a movie.
And it definitely went better this time.
It did.
Of course, last time it was Snow White with the worst actress in the world.
Why do you? I don't know why you say that.
Horrible. She's horrible.
She really isn't.
Everything. This time we had Canada's sweetheart turned badass and original mean girl, Rachel McAdams.
Yeah, she was a mean girl, wasn't she?
She was. Once again, the Screen X wasn't totally necessary, but there were a few cool scenes, like the obligatory plane crash scene, which was way more violent than on Lost. Super cool in Screen X. Rachel's character Linda, who, by the way, I think was named after Bruce Campbell's girlfriend.
Yes, I wouldn't doubt that.
Started off as a frumpy, insecure office executive, but gained more and more power the longer they were stuck on that island. And because she was obsessed with the reality show Survivor, she had mad skills to keep them alive.
She could light fires with three different ways.
3 different ways, yeah. I was a little concerned the story would veer off into rom-com territory a la Blue Lagoon. Thankfully, this is Sam Raimi we're dealing with, so it got dark, really dark. There was even an homage to the Evil Dead franchise. I can honestly say I enjoyed the hell out of the final scenes, though it was slightly predictable. Rachel McAdams was outstanding, really having the time of her life accessing her darker side. I think I have to give this a Mondo.
All right.
That was awesome. Didn't need to see it in Screen X, but it's still good.
I think it's the only way to watch a movie now.
It really isn't. This is... Screen X is ridiculous. There's one scene in there where they run through the forest where it was okay to have it in Screen X. It may might have even added.
Well, the start of the movie was in the office, and it just like had it on 3 screens.
Yeah, we saw her computer screen. We saw all 3 of her computer screens.
Yeah, like what was the point of that? And then when they crashed, and she's like laying on the beach there, you know, just coming out of her coma or whatever. They had stretched it so wide, they had to put her ass on a different screen.
I think if they're gonna do Screen X, you just film the whole damn thing in Screen X. Just have the whole thing.
Yes.
Then you're not spoiling things when all of a sudden it's comes up in Screen X. So I guess something big's gonna happen. Well, in this case, there's a little bait and switch occasionally with that because it's like comes up and something's big. No, nothing big happened. It's just
we get to see more trees on the beach.
She's gonna slice some mangoes. And it's like,
slice some mangoes.
Slicing mangoes and Screen X. I mean, what's better than that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the movie was okay.
I heard you laugh a few times.
There's Bryce's review. That movie was okay.
It was okay. I mean, I don't know. Sam Raimi, he's never made a bad movie, and he still hasn't. So what can you do?
That's it? That's all we get?
I think so.
What did you like about it? What did you not like about it?
I didn't really like a whole bunch about it. But I didn't really dislike anything about it. It was very predictable.
It was very predictable.
It was... I would say it's really, really predictable.
Yeah. Okay, we can't spoil the ending part, but
that's the thing.
Weren't you let down by that ending?
I hated the ending.
Yes, thank you.
The ending spoiled it a little bit for me. I mean, at no point was this going to be a Mondo for you though. I was mildly entertained through the whole thing. I laughed a couple of times.
Yep.
There were a couple of scenes that were that's cool, but the sum of its parts, I mean, it's fine. It's a popcorn movie, man. It's mindless entertainment, and it was done well, but it did nothing for me.
I think that's a good term for a popcorn movie for sure.
Yeah, because am I going to go back and watch this again? Never. Am I unhappy I saw it? No, it was fine. I had a few laughs, but if somebody asks me about it in 10 years, I'm going to go, oh yeah, that was that Sam Raimi movie where Rachel McAdams kind of...
Where he'd watched a bunch of Survivor.
That was crazy.
I kind of remember that movie. Yeah, it was okay. That's what I'll be saying then, and that's what I'm saying now.
There was some really good scenes in this. There was some moments in this that was.
Where is there?
That was I think the whole scene when she's gonna castrate him. That was
scene,
pretty
I guess,
awesome.
was okay.
When she killed the boar,
was gonna do that.
When she killed the boar, I thought she was just gonna cut his nuts off. Actually, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
I didn't think she was gonna go wiener on him, but. That scene was really good. Wild boar was really good.
Hunting the wild boar, which wasn't the Screen X, all 3 screens. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was good. What else was good?
I didn't like the wild boar scene.
You didn't like the CGI stuff?
I didn't like the CGI stuff. It once again, it took me out of it. I don't know why you have to show so much of the boar that it just looks silly. And I don't like that.
Yeah, you know what? You're right.
You don't
it's like
have
the monkey from the Primate.
When we saw the boar rustling in the bushes and stuff, you just have to see glimpses of the boar at the end, and you can have a little violent, crescendo to the whole thing.
Yeah.
But I didn't need to see it running around looking ridiculous. He's running around in nature, and he does not look natural. And I don't like that. I just don't. And I don't want you to use a real boar unless, if you're just showing a boar running around, that's fine.
Yeah.
There's times when you got to go to the, I don't know that you need to go to CGI though. Goddamn CGI.
Okay, but if you're going to do CGI, here's the thing about CGI.
Here's the thing.
There's people who made monkey movies that know how to do CGI.
That's true.
The Planet of the Apes franchise is the
they're
only
all
people.
guys in suits.
Those are guys in suits, though, Jim.
Okay.
Those are just really good monkey suits.
Yes, that's right. Bryce.
That's why CGI you should never use.
That's right. Except by the people that
have a guy in a pig suit.
I think that we can all agree that we don't need CGI because we got people that can make monkey suits or they're that believable in the Planet of the Apes, the new Planet of the Apes. That's seamless, man. Those are the best monkey suits I've ever seen. So we've come a long way with our costuming.
There you go. I wish they would have used those costumes in the movie Primate. Because that actually was a man in a monkey suit.
Anyways.
All right, so
this was a whole lot of meh. It was okay.
I'm not too happy because now I'm almost guaranteed we're gonna think the same on at least 2 movies. So I'm kind of sad now.
All right.
You don't like agreeing with them?
What's that?
You don't like agreeing with them?
No, I was just hoping because this week, just so everybody knows, these movies. They're all very, very different. They're all so different.
Are they?
Yes, they're not. I mean, they're kind of like past lives.
I thought they were all just different versions of past lives.
But so let's go into the Jason Statham version of Past Lives. It's called Shelter. So the Brits decide, as Murray's already alluded to make their own version of the Bourne Identity, sort of, but with a kid. Sorry. So
That wasn't me.
sorry, maybe it's like the Bourne Ultimatum. I can't remember all the
one of
Bournes.
them.
But anywho, the MI6 guy who's hiding and supposedly killed in action, who gets saddled with the daughter of an old military acquaintance. It's got car chases, other spy guy
Gun
chasing
battles.
after him, stuff. The Homeland Security version of Britain not knowing what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
It's action-packed, full of spy stuff, intrigue. You think there's maybe more to the story with the girl, and then we eventually find out that no, there's not.
Did we think there was more to the story?
I think they were trying to hint that.
Were they?
Yeah, because there's a scene where they actually pick her up from the thing. They go, "We got the package," or whatever. So you're kind of like, "What?
Yeah.
What package?"
She basically, she had nothing to do with anything.
Yeah,
And they spent so much time and energy trying to capture her.
Yeah, and they didn't use it as leverage until later in the movie where they go, we should probably use her as leverage. But at the beginning part, they kind of lend you to believe that there's something about her that there is.
Really?
But there wasn't.
Yeah, I didn't get that.
That again, but not before Jason motherfucking Statham kills everyone who stands in his way.
Right, that's right.
Nothing new here, really, but it's entertaining British action stuff. And who doesn't love JJ Stay? He's just a lovable guy. He's just so likable. It's meh.
I like
Really?
Jason
As
Statham.
long as you check your mind at the door and just allow this simple and predictable action film to just wash over you, just like a regular sort of action movie.
What did you think, Mur?
Not that.
All right. I bet you Mur liked it.
Picture Jason Statham in a Bourne Identity movie
Yes.
set in Scotland.
Yes.
You know, they wouldn't actually, I don't know, maybe get a Scottish actor. That would have maybe worked.
I don't even remember the Bourne Identity movies.
I
He
never
was a
saw-
spy, was he?
Only one I saw was the
I
one.
thought he
with
was like a
Jer-
babysitter.
Only one I saw was Jeremy Renner.
He was basically this movie,
Yeah, he was a
except for he lost his memory.
but he was a sleeper agent CIA dude who
Yeah.
they were trying to kill all of a
The
sudden.
only thing different
Why
is
did he lose his memory?
I don't know.
I
Never
don't
saw
know.
them.
Something
Never watched them.
happened to him.
Matt Damon. I never watched him.
Yeah, and the only thing different in that is that in this one he does remember.
Yes.
But they were babysitters in both of them.
Pretty much, he's babysitting.
whatever.
Sure.
Well, this was a babysitter movie.
I don't know
Yeah.
if he was
Who's that?
babysitting. I know there was like a different
He's
hot girl
babysitting his
in every
girlfriend in
them,
one of
but-
the movies.
It's like that Rock movie.
babysitting
Was
in
a
another
Rock in a
movie.
movie where he babysit somebody?
Yeah, the Tooth Fairy. Wasn't
Oh no, maybe it was Vin Diesel.
Probably
Yeah.
Vin Diesel was a babysitter. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
there's the one. That's the one
anyway,
I'm thinking of.
I think
this
Bryce
was
is-
like the Vin Diesel movie,
This is like
the babysitter.
Bryce is making a
Anyway,
point.
my review is short enough as it is. You guys are just stretching. it
Oh,
out.
okay. yeah,
yeah.
Bryce wants to know our podcast. is
Apparently,
7
he
hours
wants to
long.
know everything all the time. So yeah, it was like a Bourne Identity, but it was set in Scotland. You throw in a CLF, like in Logan, except she was useless and couldn't fight.
She held that
Whatever,
gun
she
once.
held that gun.
Nothing.
She held that
did
gun
nothing.
once.
He
Yeah,
showed
well,
her
she
how
held
to,
the
and
gun.
she held it good.
Yeah, but she didn't shoot anybody
She
with
pointed it.
it. Whatever.
She did.
At least she didn't shoot him.
She should have.
But yeah, so what you have is Shelter. I mean, it's Statham. So the action scenes were very actiony.
A little shelter.
Bill Nye, the actor guy, was
Yeah.
creepy good as the bad guy.
Bill Nye's gating everything.
Although it's like, okay, so he gets fired from his job.
Yes.
And he
But he's
still
not-
he still has all the clearance to
No,
do
he's
all the
not. He
behind the
wasn't-
scenes
He didn't get
shit.
He wasn't
fired.
fired.
He was
Whatever,
more
replaced,
reassigned.
whatever. But the first thing you do
Black
when you leave a
Ops
company or
style.
they replace you with somebody else is revoke all of your.
You forgot when the Prime
access.
Minister
No, but the
pressed
Prime
the
Minister,
button.
she pressed the button to say, this is all off
This
the
is all off the
record.
record.
Highly
You are
improbable.
going back to doing what you do best, mister.
Hiding behind the sheets.
Yeah, the story was lame and predictable. So yeah, it was a big rage. I hated it.
Nice.
You hated it?
He hated it.
What? I thought you loved Jason Statham.
I don't mind Jason Statham.
All right. What'd you think, Bryce?
This was dull.
But it had Jason Statham.
It's from the just I can't believe I didn't fall asleep in this one, because this movie was made to make me fall asleep. There's just nothing. We've seen it all before.
Yep.
It's the same stupid movie that I've seen 1,000 times before.
Yes.
Except, like there was, I don't know what it was like the Vin Diesel babysitter movie.
Oh, yeah.
Only funnier.
There was some funny parts, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't really.
And it had Jason Statham, who's also awesome.
Whatever.
Jason Statham, I like
Yeah.
a lot.
Everybody likes Jason Statham.
But like Gerard Butler, I wish he'd be in better movies.
Okay, well
Yeah,
what's this on the Jason Statham Gerard Butler curve?
This was
Gerard Butler, who is Scottish, by the way, could have done this movie.
There you go.
Just saying.
Yeah, but he's hiding out in Scotland, Murray, because no one goes to Scotland,
Whatever.
apparently.
This was just a dull movie, from the performances to how it looked to some of the just dumbness of it. I didn't like it. I did not like this movie.
I did not like it with a cow. I did not like it anyhow.
Sam, I am.
Yeah, it's like, it's so...
Did not like it with my bus.
I realize
I
what
didn't
kind
like
of
it,
movie
Gus.
you're making, and I realize, but do we have to make the same movie over and over again? I know there's a formula to these movies, but can we add something different to the formula?
They added a kid and they added a lighthouse. And they added...
Is that really adding anything?
We add always a kid.
We add kids all the time to these movies.
Did you ever add a lighthouse? When was the last time you saw a movie where it takes place in a lighthouse?
And the same
other than
stuff
the movie
happens
The Lighthouse.
every time with the kid. And oh God, did we really need that last scene? Oh my God, that was where I just pushed me over the edge. Where
that was the best part of the movie.
It was horrible. I hated this movie. It
What?
was crapola.
But
It was
Jason
a waste of my
Statham.
time. Yeah, I like Jason Statham. I like him a lot,
There
but
you go.
I don't like him in this. I don't. Well, actually, he was fine. I thought. By the way, I thought Bill Nighy was terrible in this.
Nice, great.
No,
You're
he was
stupid.
He was not good in this.
He's-
That's the thing, though. I mean, this had like a lot of actors that I really like, because I love Daniel Mason. I love Naomi Aki. I mean, she's freaking fantastic in everything she's in.
Yeah.
But what a dull, poopy movie. I hated this movie. Rage.
Shock.
It's an action movie.
Yeah, I like
With
action
Jason
movies.
Statham.
Action movies are in my wheelhouse, man. They're the best.
I don't think I've ever... Murray, would you agree with that statement?
Just let me try. I'm gonna try and think of an action movie I really like. Give me a sec.
Other than Old Boy.
Old Boy, yeah.
Wasn't his last one? You guys
Old Boy
liked
was
that one?
awesome.
No, the thing... Here's
The
the
original.
thing.
No, the beekeeper one.
Beekeeper was mad.
It was probably meh.
It
I
was
don't
mad.
remember.
But here's the thing about Bryce, because I don't even remember what movie it was. I don't even remember what genre it was.
Uh-huh.
But I'm pretty sure it was pretty much the same movie, but it starred somebody else that wasn't Jason Statham. And you're like, yeah, it was mad, just because, you actually changed my rating from a rage to a meh. Because it's just these type of movies. It's like when you go to
this
it.
one was so dull, though.
Yes, but that's it. It was dull-ish.
No, just
it was still
dull.
Jason Statham.
It was dull.
All right, well, let's talk about a movie that was anything but dull. And again,
I thought we were talking about Iron Lung next.
we are.
Oh, okay.
Obviously, you remember it differently than
like
you
I
do.
said, well, because you did fall asleep for a little bit.
No,
but,
I did not fall asleep.
But here's the thing about this.
I will
Murray, is
tell
that-
you one thing, though. I literally am just I watched the ending of this. I literally can't remember how this ended.
Yes, that's the thing about this movie. You could fall asleep anywhere in this movie,
Uh-huh.
and it
anything?
would not make a difference to
You
the movie
still
itself.
Be confused.
Yes. So, upon seeing this movie, Iron Lung, I have no idea what the actual fuck this video game is. In fact, upon finishing this movie, I have no actual fuck
What's going
idea
on?
what this movie is. However,
That's the same impression I got from watching the trailer.
it might be about a convict who may or may not have done something to
Well, his name is
deserve
Convict
being,
in it.
Again, that's why I say he may or may not have done something to deserve being a criminal or not. This is a post-apocalyptic film set after something called the Quiet Rapture, where planets and stars are apparently disappearing, and no one, including me, knows why. Our guy is sent deep into a blood ocean on a desolate moon inside a massive metal iron lung
What is an
submarine.
ocean of blood? I don't even know what that is.
That's where he was going. That's where this iron lung was in.
I understand that he was in this ocean of blood, but I don't get it. So
okay.
So where were they?
Yeah, okay.
They're on a desolate moon.
They're in a desolate moon. Okay, let me read this again.
That doesn't make any sense.
Let me just say this one more time to see if he's going to fall asleep through me talking about this.
None of this makes any sense to me.
Our guy is sent deep into a blood ocean on a desolate moon inside a massive metal iron lung submarine to recover something.
What is
Along the way, he's also supposed to take radioactive images while submerged.
Yeah.
During this journey, he may have been double-crossed. He may have been unconscious. He may have died and come back to life. He may have encountered and possibly killed the source of the apocalypse, whether that be an alien or God or the devil or perhaps all three rolled into one. There are copious amounts of blood, and at no point did I fully understand where it was coming from. And to that, maybe human voices, maybe not, and possibly the most immersive experience for 2 hours that I have spent in a movie theater. But what is easily one of the most confusing experiences I've also had. The visuals and the music keep you constantly guessing, creating a sensory overload unlike anything I've seen in a long time. It's disorienting, suffocating, horrifying, and hypnotic all at the same time. This is not your mother's Uwe Boll video game movie. For a film I somehow know less about now after watching it than when I started, I have never wanted to rewatch a movie more than this one. On top of that, I now desperately need to know how to play this game, because there is nothing in this movie that makes me think there's a game involved in this at all. For its sheer originality, creativity, and absolutely fucked upness, this is a Mondo. I freaking love this experience. I was confused all the way through this movie.
That's a good thing.
And it just kept me off kilter the entire time. When this movie ended, I was just like, that was so cool. Now, what'd you think?
I think
Yes.
that this would have been a Mondo
Yes.
as a 6-minute short.
What?
There is not enough material in this to extend, like 2 hours and 7 minutes, Jim.
Yes, I wish it was 4 hours.
There's
and
no
7
way
minutes.
this movie should have been 2 hours and 7 minutes.
It was so good.
Kudos to Mark Edward Fishback for being like the screenwriter, actor, director. The dude on screen the whole time did it all.
Yeah.
And it's an impressive first outing. And I honestly think big things are on the horizon for him based on this movie.
Yeah.
I think that he will be approached by numerous people to direct going forward. Although the fact that he's a writer, he might just turn them all down because he probably wants to do his own stuff.
Maybe.
And this movie's doing well enough that he could probably write his own ticket. I don't know why it's doing that well.
I can tell you why.
I understand everything you're saying because I actually do. I think visually is stunning. I like the feel of it. I like the look of it.
Yes.
I really think that this was for what it was. It was very, very well done.
Yes.
The problem is its length. It's just so freaking long.
Yes.
That did not need to be over 2 hours.
It needed to be 4 hours.
No, it didn't. There isn't enough story for a 10-minute short.
There was so much story.
There was no story, really.
Yes.
It's a movie that's just visuals. It's just this guy dealing with his surroundings and not knowing why he's there. We're not knowing why we're there. Nobody knows what's going on.
Nobody.
And yes, that is very well done.
Yes.
But I can't do it for 2 hours and 7 minutes.
You didn't. Because you slept for 20 minutes.
Not sleep. I wish you'd stop spreading these vicious rumors that I sleep during movies. It does not happen. It happened. Don't get me wrong. It happened once or twice, but
in
not
the last week.
Not in this movie. At any rate, yeah. No, I kind of wrestle with this movie because I really do believe that this guy's going to make some good stuff. This is not it.
This is totally it.
It's too long.
Not
Overall, I'm going to give it a meh just because I did appreciate a lot of what was going on here. And I did appreciate that we were kind of thrown in this with him. And I felt like I was there just absolutely trying to figure crap out. Because he's trying to figure it out just like the audience is trying to figure out. And then at the end,
he doesn't figure it out.
Nobody figures out anything.
No!
Which is not a bad thing.
I think he did solve the problem he was sent there for. Mm-hmm. That's what I think.
There you go. So
the problem is solved.
Yeah,
we got the backpack.
Yeah, we got the backpack. It's meh.
That's all that. Okay, so we're back on track.
I'm gonna fill that backpack with meh.
I'm gonna fill it with. I want to watch.
This movie was funded entirely by a guy who's a YouTube legend. Apparently, that's who this guy is.
A YouTube legend? It was by Bono. Bono funded this movie.
YouTube legend. That's
what it says. YouTube.
Oh, I thought, or was it The Edge? Was the Edge fund this movie?
It pushed us over the edge
because apparently he makes the videos on the tube.
Now the Edge does?
No, the guy who made this movie. He's a YouTuber.
He was in U2 with Bono?
Burr.
Move on.
Burr.
Burr? What's Burr?
Burr. Not two.
To Burr. So is that like a super band?
To Burr or not to Burr?
Bono was in Tuber?
Yes, the movie. There you go. All right. So
I don't know what's going on right now.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's exactly how we all felt after seeing Iron Lung. But I loved it. All right. So Atropia. Again, Murray, we're still only in agreement on one film.
Yeah.
And now we're going to talk about Atropia. All right. For first feature, this film actress turned producer turned director turned writer takes us on a pretty ambitious production. And for the most part, it really works. Casting Alia Shawkat as the lead is honestly inspiring. She's probably the only person working today who could pull this off. And this kind of tongue-in-cheek, dark, politically charged romantic comedy, kind of like Past Lives, with any real credibility.
It was a lot like Past Lives.
It was the most Past Lives movie we saw this week. Her background as both a comedian and a dramatic chameleon makes her perfectly suited for this role. The story is set in a fake town in the California desert that functions as a training center for the U.S. infantry before deployment. It takes place in 2006 during the Iraqi War and explores both the military mindset and the strange world of civilian actors whose job it is to play, and I'm putting this in heavy quote, the enemy. Insurgents for whatever country the U.S. happens to be preparing to fight, be that Iraq, Russia, Greenland, Canada, or whoever's next. It's an interesting concept. Our lead is exhausted from giving everything she has to a minimum wage job where she plays these roles over and over and over, even though her real dream is to become a Hollywood actress. I genuinely loved where this film seemed to be going, and then it makes a very hard turn to the right. That turn, although it surprised me, and I didn't hate the turn fully, but it wasn't the movie I was hoping for based on how intelligently this was being written at the time, or expecting. What we end up with is still a very original romantic dramedy, just not the sharper political satire I thought was being set up. And yes, my boy Chatham's does pop up for a very solid cameo, which never hurts a movie. In the end, while I enjoyed watching this, I don't think the message landed with as much force as it should have. I mean, we can compare this, but it's like kind of like if you took Past Lives and you moved it, paired it up with Eddington, but not really. Yeah. So, although the story I did like, and it was fun to watch, it didn't fully wow me the way it should have right till the very end. Ambitious, original, well cast, but ultimately it was a high meh for me. I couldn't get it to a Mondo. I didn't like the right turn. I didn't love it. All right, what'd you think?
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, me too. I liked it.
Oh, you want me to talk more?
It's up to you.
It's up to you.
Yeah.
So far, the things you're saying today on this podcast are stellar insights into the films that we watch.
He's really bringing it today.
Yeah. I mean, to your point, it's a movie that starts on a particular journey, and you kind of wish that it follows through on where you think it's going.
Oh, Murray, I don't like where this is going.
But then it doesn't go all the way with it, and that's the issue that I have with it.
It takes a right turn.
You're enjoying the way that it's going, and you're going, okay, this is exactly where it should go,
and it's funny. It's going to get even better funny.
Yeah, and and that's the thing about this movie. I mean, I laughed a lot.
I did.
The performances
too.
are great. There's so much good. That the donkey bomb. I mean, come on. It's like there's some brilliant stuff in here, and if you break down, like, if you take a bunch of the little scenes out of this and just show me to that, it's like that scene is Mondo. That scene is Mondo. That scene is Mondo. But then as the movie kind of rolls on and you get into like the last 25 minutes, not as Mondo. Still loved it. Absolutely loved it, but to just up to a certain point, and then didn't love it quite as much. Really worth watching. I kind of wish that the tone stayed the same.
Yes. What is going on right now?
But at the end of the day, it's a meh. I liked it a lot though. Like, there's some funny stuff in this.
There is funny stuff,
and
in
it's
this.
and it's stuff that needs to be made fun of.
Yes,
they
needed more of that.
Yeah, but
because the writing is clever. The writing is really well done.
It kind of just
in the
just
first
sort of loses
three-quarters of the movie.
It kind of loses its teeth as it goes along. But the Channing Tatum cameo is fantastic. I mean, good God,
he was
spot on.
He was doing the Chatums.
But I liked it a lot. It was meh.
I guess you had to press buttons once today.
I don't know. I stopped paying attention.
It's all downhill from here, though, because now that we've agreed on 2 movies, for God's sakes. I thought you were going to love that movie, so I'm kind of happy that you didn't. I don't know why I'm happy, but...
Yeah, why are you happy that I didn't love a movie? That's mean.
Yeah, I'm kind of mean, but
I
think it's because...
Bryce.
Yeah, that's right. Here's the thing about it is that I was really loving this movie, and even when the changes happen, it didn't make me hate the movie. It would let me down a little bit, I think is what it was, right? And I was like, Bryce isn't gonna feel that same way, and then he did. So it's kind of it's disappointing me. I was thinking
I'll try to
difference of opinion.
I'll try to do worse.
You'll do it on this one because we've already kind of talked about this. So
yeah.
Okay, so
I don't think we disagree though, Jim. But go ahead and give your review.
All right, so the Voice of Hind Rajab.
Our ratings might not be the same, but I don't think we disagree.
All right, the Voice of Hind Rajab. Okay, so this is not an easy watch.
True.
Especially once you know how it ends.
True.
I'm going to try not to wade into the broader politicals surrounding this film because the film itself is already heavy enough. What we're shown in this dramatization built around real recorded emergency calls involving a 6-year-old, Hind Rajab, trapped in the middle of a war zone in Gaza. Her family had already been killed, and she was left alone calling for help. The film unfolds almost in real time, focusing less on the violence itself and more on the people on the other end of the line, the 911 operators and Red Crescent staff desperately trying to get an ambulance to her location. Mm-hmm. The most infuriating and emotionally exhausting part is how close help actually is to her through the entire movie. At multiple points, ambulance is only about 8 minutes drive away. And yet those 8 minutes stretch endlessly because of negotiations, approvals, and stalled communications around safe passage through the combat zone. Watching this grind down the operators who are doing everything they can within a broken system is brutal. You can feel their faith in humanity ending in real time. Omar, one of the operators, becomes the emotional center of the film. His frustration and rage are completely understandable, bordering on unbearable to witness, because the solution feels so close and yet completely unreachable. When permission is finally granted, when and I'm putting this in heavy quotes, green light comes, it's already too late. The ambulance is destroyed anyway. The performance, I guess, not just the performance, because it's hard to separate this. There is performances in it. There's actors playing the part, and sometimes they do that, it's done well, and other times it kind of takes you a little bit out of the film. But the performances across the board are strong, especially considering the subject matter. And I'm not sure how this story could have been depicted any differently without losing its impact. That said, I did find my mind wandering at times, not out of boredom, but because I was actively trying to separate the film from the real world implications and keeping myself from slipping into a partisan headspace. That tension is unavoidable. There's clearly a message here, but what I took away from it is painfully simple. We should be able to save a 6-year-old child when she's calling for help, full stop. No matter the politics, no matter the sides, no matter the excuses, especially when she was calling, surrounded by her dead family, who says multiple times they are dead. She's 6, and she understands this. The ending lands hard and stays with you. This is a powerfully devastating film. For me, it was Mondo, just because I got to give kudos to a team that would actually take a 6-year-old's actual voice and put it into this film. Yeah, it's emotionally draining. It really is.
Yeah, I mean, it's a movie that, at the end, after you watch it, how can you not be emotionally drained? The fact of the matter is that we have to rate this movie on the basis of, was this a really, really good film? Yes, the subject matter is going to affect you, and it's going to affect you deeply. And this movie is one of those that ends up having to lean on that a lot, because the filmmaking I didn't think was terrific. I didn't like the blend, the way that they blended the real and the drama and the sort of the acting and the documentary kind of being meshed together by using her actual voice. I liked her using the actual voice. I didn't like the visuals of the stupid screen, seeing the voice patterns and things. I didn't like, there's a scene with a cell phone that I thought was unnecessary. It was kind of swinging for the fences, because I don't think I've ever seen that really done before. Yeah. It didn't work for me. So yes, is it an important film? Yes. Do I agree with pretty much everything you say except for your end rating? Yes. Everything you said in your review was eloquently put. Kudos to you. I agree with it all. But there were problems with this film. And because of that, it is a meh. It's a movie I never want to watch again.
No. This is not a movie you're gonna. Well, you know what I feel like doing today? Watching this.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm absolutely glad that I did watch it. But yeah, from a pure, I gotta rate it like I'm gonna rate any other film. I can't rate it on its subject matter. I have to rate it on. You can't
rate it on a documentary curve like the Gerard Butler curve.
No, that's okay. That's not a thing. Well, the Gerard Butler curve is an absolute thing that I think everybody that watches Gerard Butler movies should take into account. There should be a Gerard Butler curve. But that's neither here nor there. But yeah, I mean, it was meh. It was, but yeah, it's emotional stuff. There's no question. But
it's a hard watch, man.
It's a hard watch.
The ending will just kick you in the nuts, and then.
But it's not the best made movie. it was meh.
All right.
Yeah.
There we go. Good times.
Good times. Or somebody. All right. Last week, we lost a true Canadian icon, Catherine O'Hara. Died on Friday at the age of 71. Gone way too soon. Whether you knew her from movies or TV, I'm sure nearly everyone has enjoyed her performances over the years. While the last few films she's been in maybe were not well received, there's no denying her body of work. Of course, she got her start on the Canadian sketch comedy show SCTV, creating so many memorable characters over the years. 8 years she was on the show. This is a long distance lady. She had a really ditzy impression of Brooke Shields, whose head got blowed up. And the legendary Catherine
Blowed up real good.
It did blow up real good. O'Hara nailed goofy accents as much as she did the physical comedy. Her first biggest big thing was Beetlejuice. I know you guys don't like the sequel, but her character Delia Deeds was probably the best thing about it. In the original, Delia weaponized brutally bad taste to play a homemaker obsessed with high art and clues to pretty much everything. She was at times both sensitive and super emotional, with O'Hara delivering a satire of creative narcissism. I loved it. It was one of my favorite movies. Then, of course, came Home Alone. She has said herself that Macaulay Culkin was 100% responsible for the success of that film. I would argue at least half the credit goes to her. Her frantic, sometimes psychotic, worried mom, Kate, really drove the plot of the film. Years later, I still tear up when she arrives back at the McAllister house reunited with her son. There's a reason it's a holiday classic after all these years. I just wanted to share a story that Macaulay shared recently after, when she passed. How she saved his life 3 times over the course of his life. First time was when they were making this movie, because his own mother was his agent, basically didn't give a shit about him, he was just an source of income for her. So Catherine took him under her wing and basically treated her like she would her own son. And that really got him through, and the two of them together, because he had a lot of mental issues and things back then, and she helped him through all that. Then after the movie came out, and she convinced him to step away from Hollywood because it was going to destroy him, because he got worse when they finished shooting the movie and he wasn't around her anymore. He started having even more problems, and she said just walk away, which he did for a long time. Then lastly, recently, she convinced him to come back to Hollywood and start doing movies again. So, he said she saved his life 3 times. So they had a bond that definitely couldn't deny.
Yeah.
Anyway, the next up she did was Nightmare Before Christmas. Another holiday classic. She really shined as Sally, a shy ragdoll in love with the hero, Jack Skellington. A movie full of eccentric characters. She was usually the sanest person in the room. And she also did her own singing. And her own soft voice is filled with enough longing and emotion to bring one to tears. Then we have all the Christopher Guest stuff. Waiting for Guffman. There's so many good performances in this film. It's hard to pick a favorite. Had Jennifer Coolidge, Jane Lynch, Michael McKean, Gene Levy, Parker Posey, and way too many others to list. Teams up with Fred Willard as Sheila and Ron Albertson, married travel agents and amateur performers who basically had the egos of Broadway vets, even though they're not that good. They actually had a very nice duet at the end of the film, which was really good. Best in Show, which I just saw. Christopher Guest, Catherine O'Hara team up. Satire dog shows. She's shown as Cookie Fleck, a dog owner and one half of a very dorky couple with Eugene Levy. Sensing a theme here.
She's done a lot of work with Eugene.
Oh yeah, they've been with each other for like 50 years. Brilliant timing provided the backbone of a movie. Everybody brought their A game to that. A Mighty Wind. Once again, Catherine O'Hara, Gene Levy, magic together. It's maybe the best of the mockumentaries from Christopher Guest. Feels the most sincere towards its subjects and a lot to do with her character Mickey. She was always a little bit funny and a little bit sad. And lastly, Schitt's Creek. For 5 years on our CBC. She was reunited with Eugene Levy again, and his son Dan, who apparently was the star of the show, played the glamorous, posh, and dramatic Moira Rose. The show's so popular on both sides of the border that she won an Emmy for it. For 6 glorious seasons, she pulled off the poise and ridiculous accent used to pronounce the words theater. Used her gift of one-liners as an aloof, disaffected mom, only concerned with herself and her perception as an artiste. Canada doesn't get enough credit for locally produced TV, but I would argue we can hold our own with the best of American sitcoms. Thank you, Catherine, for the laughs and the memories.
Yeah, she's a force. She
was, yeah.
Temperature rising. Vision blurring. Rage taking over.
All right, my rage this week is that I initially wanted to see another film in Screen X to perhaps make me hate this type of screening even more. What I didn't count on was that as much as it still is a terrible way to see a film, I feel at the same time, given the proper setup, and I don't think Screen X is where it should be right now.
Not yet, no.
If it's like releasing something before it's finished. Because there are some scenes, we've already talked about it.
It's like 3D back in the, whatever it was, 70s, 80s with the red and the blue glasses. I mean, 3D wasn't really ready back then.
No.
I don't know.
Well, 3D's not even really ready
well,
now
I mean,
still.
but it's
I remember watching Treasure of the Four Crowns in 3D with the yellow and the blue, and that was the most brilliant 3D that I've ever seen in my life.
Of course it was.
Anyway, yes. I mean,
I think
it's come
that
a
was
long
the name
way
of the
since
movie.
those stupid glasses.
Yeah, so here's the thing, is that I kind of only want to watch movies that I hate in Screen X.
Oh.
So ultimately my rage this week is that I saw a movie that I liked in
That
Screen
it wasn't
X.
bad enough?
That it didn't make me rage more or like it more, because it was just, I kind of now wish I would have seen that in IMAX instead. But I don't think they released it in IMAX, but that's my hope, is that we could have seen Send Help in IMAX, not in Screen X.
Right.
Yeah, Treasure of the Four Crowns.
There you go.
Sure, whatever.
The greatest 3D
I remember
movie
Jaws
ever
in
made.
3D.
The movie's not good, but the 3D is amazing.
There you go. Proof is in the pudding right there, people.
Yeah, that was with the yellow and the blue, or the blue and the red,
Blue and the red
glasses.
Yeah.
Used to get it in a box of Cracker Jacks
That's right.
or cereal,
Or popcorn.
popcorn.
All right, what else you got to say other than anal bleaching? What? Wake up. What are you raging about? That every movie's not as good visually as Treasure Island or whatever you're talking about?
Well, no, it's just the 3D was good. It wasn't that. I don't know.
So that's your rage? Is that not
So you
all
want to
3D
bring back
movies?
the old 3D?
You want to bring back the old 3D? That's your rage?
I think maybe we should bring back the old 3D. I think we've gotten...
Instead of Screen X, or have it in Screen X?
I think that Screen X needs to go away. I think if you're going to have Screen X, you need to build a theater
Yes.
that's actually
specific to it.
And have it actually curved around you instead of just the wall coming straight back.
Yeah, no, it's so
Yes.
awesome to watch the side screens with exit signs.
I got no problem with the exit signs. It's fine. But let's curve it. Like why are we putting Screen X in a box? Well, because otherwise we'd have a very small screen at the front, and then it would suck. Well, the movie theater couldn't sell enough tickets to make it worthwhile, but they're not selling enough tickets right now to make it worthwhile
There was like
anyways.
40
Nobody's lining up to see it. This was the
Although-
#1 movie this week.
Yes.
And it was maybe was there 10 of us? I guess it was an earlier showing, but there's only like 10 of
Yeah,
us in
there's
the
only
theater.
10.
I don't even think it was 10 of us.
No,
I think it was more like 6 or 7.
Then we go to Iron Lung, and
Yep.
it's like packed.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because we went at a matinee of Send Help. We had gone at a prime time one. It probably would have been
Anyways.
busier.
I guess my rage is that if you're gonna have Screen X, it should be in a movie theater that's not a box. Like why are we in a box?
Let's get those old IMAX things.
Yeah.
That-
I remember
Planet
we had
Air.
a movie theater here that had a giant curved screen, North Hill Cinema.
Yeah,
Once
where's
upon a
that?
time, and that was awesome. It had the giant
Planet
curved screen.
Air.
All you'd have to do, and in that particular theater, you actually could have extended that and wrapped it around the whole theater.
Yes.
And that would have been amazing because that actually had a bit of a bowl to it.
Yes.
So if they need to build a theater like that. They need to
And then they
rebuild
need
North
to-
Hill Cinema
They do.
as a Screen X.
There you go.
You need to get rid of that crappy furniture store at the one end
That's
of the mall.
right,
and
exactly.
Replace it with the
Yeah.
movie theater.
Get
There
rid
you
of
go.
that crappy
Problem
furniture
solved.
store and replace it with a movie
Problem
theater.
solved.
I remember North Hill Cinema. You know what
I know. I
It
was
was the
in
best.
college when it was there, and I saw all
and you
three Star Wars
down.
movies there.
You can go down underneath the cinema, do some bowling. You had
There
a
you
bowling
go.
alley right underneath the cinema.
There you go.
Where are all the bowling alleys gone? We've got like what? Like
We've got like 10.
do we have 10?
We've got lots of bowling alleys.
Really?
Yes.
Bryce, if you want to see
I'm a
movies
ra-
and bowl, go to that Power Play place.
There you go.
Well, that's
South
not a.
Center. No, it's like a 10-lane bowling
Is
alley.
it really?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's a full bowling alley right
Yep.
next to the movie theater.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
How come I've never been?
I know.
Where is this?
Oh,
South Center Mall.
actually, there's
I've
also
been to South Center. I don't remember seeing.
actually, if you want to bowl and watch a movie, we can go to Chinook because they have a bowling
They also have
alley,
a bowling
and
alley. Yes,
they
they
have.
do.
no, it's gone, isn't it?
No, it's still there. I'm going.
No way.
I'm going bowling. Yes, at that location very
the,
soon.
the bowling alley that was
Yes, it's still
downstairs
there.
is still there.
Yes. Yes. They don't need to rebuild anything. Your rage is stupid.
My rage is that there's too many bowling alleys.
There you go.
My rage is. This is a
He
dumbass.
doesn't know what he wants. His rage is life.
Rage.
I don't remember any. I thought all these bowling alleys were gone.
Sign.
You're gone.
Anger.
I don't get it.
Apparently you don't bowl enough.
That's right.
I don't even. There's no sign. Is there a sign that says bowling? this
Last
way?
time on
Yes.
Rage or
time.
Dare, both Jim and Bryce decided to finally go to our listeners' dare bag of meh and choose what I'm guessing is a film only our one listener had seen called Collision Course from 1989 and starring, get this, Jay Leno
Yeah.
and Pat Morita.
You bet.
This week, it's Bryce's turn to rage or dare, and we all know what that means. Come on, Bryce.
What?
Now let's see if the unstoppable waxing force can take on the immovable chin. Or maybe he'll wax off and take it on the chin. Either way, let's see what unholy hot mess of a film this is for our little rageettes. And I'm not even going to mention that this film, one of these film's main actors is Canadian legend Al Waxman, because frankly, there's already way too much waxing happening in this as it is. Goulet.
Casey even know Kensington?
Everybody knows the king.
I don't know if you know.
As he
Everybody
walks
knows
down
the
the
king.
street, he
That's
smiles at everyone.
Yeah, because we grew up in Canada. We know
He's
that.
the king of Kensington.
Is it Casey from New Jersey or something?
Casey's originally from the beautiful state of Michigan.
There you go.
All right, so Collision Course, a.k.a. Rush Hour,
What?
or Rush Hour's less funny,
Rush Hour prequel?
more racist prototype.
It was very racist.
It was.
It was genuinely cool to see Detroit in its full late 1980s car porn mode.
Crime-infested cesspool.
Chrome everywhere, muscle cars ripping through industrial decay that doomed optimism of, don't worry, guys, cars will fix everything. That is no exaggeration. The high point of this movie was driving around seeing Detroit.
No.
Then Jay Leno appears, and the film immediately crashes into a concrete barrier and keeps reversing into it. Was Jay Leno ever funny? Like, ever?
Yeah, he's funny.
After seeing this? Because here, he's smarmy, sexist, radiating late 80s creep energy, and acting with the emotional range of a malfunctioning parking meter. And before anyone says, that's the character. Great. His character also can't act. Congratulations, movie. You've achieved method incompetence. The plot is a Japanese engineer brings secret car plans to Detroit, and the movie says, cool. And then absolutely nothing smart happens after that, including how he dies pretty much right away. Naturally, bargain bin villains want them. And naturally, they accidentally kill him because the movie runs out entirely on failure. And, you know, that's this movie. Incompetence is literally the engine driving this story. See what I did there?
Sure.
Driving,
Yeah, thanks. Got it.
because it's a car movie
Yeah,
in
it's
Detroit.
pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
Enter Pat Morita, Mr. Miyagi himself.
Marita.
A man, thank you. A man with charisma, presence, and the ability to act using more than just his eyebrows. He plays a Japanese detective sent to America to recover the engineer and his plans. That should be a movie. Follow that guy. Let him cook. Let him win. Let him embarrass the Americans. But no, the movie chains itself to Jay Leno, who is apparently an American detective. He smirks, makes gross comments, and is somehow wrong while also being in charge. It's like watching incompetence get promoted in real time. This is basically Rush Hour made a decade earlier, except 10 times more racist, 10 times less funny, and
the 80s.
with none of the charm. And unlike Rush Hour, where both leads are charismatic, here, the American half is a black hole where comedy goes to die. The movie tries to balance its racism and self-deprecation towards American cops, then immediately chickens out. Mr. Miyagi almost never gets to outsmart Leno in a meaningful way. You'd think that might be the point, but no, it's not. Be careful, Murray, or I'll stir-fry your face. Yes, that's a real line. No, it wasn't funny in 1989 either. So from there, it's the full bingo card of unfunny buddy cop nonsense, secret plans, shady villains, Marita withholding info, Leno bumbling around like a walking HR violation, and the movie begging for laughs that never come. They bicker, they bond, they man crush, and solve the mystery. I did not laugh once in this entire movie. Not even a chuckle. Not a noise of exhale. Not a nose exhale. This was horrible. This is a rage. I hated it. Although there are two unintentionally hilarious moments.
Are there?
Yeah.
I didn't.
The one was when he gives him his undercover name, which is Dwayne Johnson.
Yes, called Dwayne
That was
Johnson.
funny. Even in 1989, The Rock was spiritually represented. And the second is when he drop kicks the bad guy.
That
while
was the
he's
best
charging
part of the movie.
full speed in his car and goes right through the front windscreen
He
directly into his
guy
face.
in the car.
Hi-ya!
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was the funniest. Those
That
two
was
scenes.
awesome.
And it was all because of him.
There you go. Yeah. This was a train wreck of a movie. It was very, very racist. I did get to see Tom Noonan and Randall Tex Cobb share the screen though, so that was fun. That's chemistry like you can't
buy
you can't
nowadays.
buy that. I tell you. But yeah, this is the type of movie where Pat Morita's collecting paychecks. I mean, this is another one of those roles that I guarantee he was uncomfortable doing, but you got to pay the bills, and that unfortunately was his career. Was starring in roles like this, and it's just a shame that he had to do that.
Yeah.
It just this movie made me sad. Was that the intention of this movie?
I don't think that's the intention when they make these movies.
No.
But you can't see where this is this is the prototype for Rush Hour.
Right,
It's like
Well, yeah, but before there was this movie, there was 48 Hours.
But yeah.
Which is basically the same kind of thing, except they had a Japanese guy instead of a black guy.
I don't even
understand
the plot though. Like, they're trying to this Japanese turbocharger. Like who cares? Like, what?
Well,
why is this?
Because the bad guy wanted to put it in his cars and outsell Ford and GM or whatever.
Yeah, but how does this make any sense?
car stuff. You know what? It's beyond our.
I guess
we're not car people.
I don't know. Jay Leno got to drive a Corvette in this. It's probably his own car too. I don't know. But
Sorry, how is that a good thing?
He's the big car guy.
At the end,
is he?
It's just this.
He owns like 1,000 cars. He's literally 1,000 cars in his garage.
The movie literally just made me
crazy.
sad. I was kind of bummed for like 2 hours after watching this movie. Wow. It's like, man, why?
And then you remember the last Karate Kid movie, and you went, boy,
why are people like this?
Like this.
Just like, man, I just expect more out of humanity than this movie.
You know what?
It was the 80s.
The 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s.
Yeah.
And some of the 2000s weren't very good.
No, they don't age well. And this movie, this is one of those movies that just does not age well.
Yeah, I mean, I actually watched this one because it was free on YouTube and it had Pat Morita in it. People actually maybe forget that before he was Mr. Miyagi, he was on Happy Days.
That's right. He was
one
Arnold.
of the best characters on that show until they got rid of him.
Nobody
so he knows how he can
forgets
do humor. Like when they're in the club eating ribs or whatever they're doing, and all of a sudden those two black girls get him to go up at the dance. I'm like, I was laughing my ass off.
Of course,
watching him shake his booty. It's like, I love that guy.
Do you think he went back and had some visitor sex with those two ladies?
Maybe.
That's what I want to believe. Would that help you be less sad, Bryce, knowing that he actually got some that night?
Just Murray bringing up that scene makes me sad.
I mean, yeah, it was absolutely a terrible movie. It was a rage, but I had fun watching it.
Of course you did.
All right.
And I actually think Jay Leno was funny.
Jay Leno was not funny.
Not in this movie, but in
okay,
general.
there you go.
No, he's just not funny.
I like him.
Okay, so where's our bag of stuff there, Bryce?
No. The dog ate it.
We used to keep it on top of here, and then you did some cleaning.
Oh, is it over there?
Hold on.
Oh, that's like spare parts or something.
Yeah. There we go. We got it?
Bryce did some house cleaning, and now we can't find anything.
Yeah, I'm trying. Getting through this place. There's a lot. What are we doing? I'm pulling out of your bag?
Yes.
Are you sure it's my week?
Absolutely.
Well, Casey said so.
Casey said so. Casey never lies.
So I'm going to take one of these big ones because I think they've been in here for like 10 years.
That's right.
All right. Oh, lovely. I'm going to be watching Boo 2, a Medea Halloween.
Oh, yes!
Going to get my Tyler Perry on.
I was gonna say, I bet you it's Tyler Perry.
I can't wait.
Is it my Boo too?
I don't know. This just says Boo.
Oh no,
2.
that's like a Bollywood movie.
It's
No,
Medea.
the Tyler Perry thing is 2017, but there's also something called My Boo.
So is Boo 2 like? Was there a Boo 1?
Must be.
Of course.
It's a Medea Halloween.
It's
So is this the worst of the two? Or are they both going to end up in my bag? Am I watching these out of order and the other one's going to pop up too?
That's what's going to make you rage even
Because
more.
if that happens, I'm not going to be very happy.
No, I would never do that to you. Never. Congratulations. You're the first one to pick.
Yeah, here's the thing. Apparently it was, Tyler Perry's Boo, Medea Halloween was so good that it warranted like the very next year a Tyler Perry's Boo 2. So
that man has way too much money to keep making movies.
I tell you.
He's too gorgeous too.
Perry's Boo 2.
There you go.
All right. Well, thanks, Ragers, for listening. Thanks to the extended Film Rage family you can find in our show notes. Thanks to Casey from the Nerdy Photographer for the voice of Rager Dare and our God of Rage. Find us on social media everywhere at Film Rage YYC. Check out everything Film Rage at filmrageyyc.com, including our merch site for Redbubble and TeePublic. We always want to make this raging blast for all listeners, so please comment, like, and subscribe, and send us emails to filmragecalgary@gmail.com. Dare us to see terrible movies to fuel our rage. But no matter what you do, please, 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 and make us a rage. That's it for this week. Rage on.
Rage on.